Landman Season 2, Episode 2 turns up the pressure fast. Tommy's world spirals as family secrets explode. Monty's hidden deals surface, and a terrifying figure from his past steps back into the spotlight. From cartel connections to broken relationships, this episode hits hard and sets the stage for even bigger trouble ahead. Tommy Norris's troubles are stacking up fast after the second episode of Landman Season 2, and the latest installment leaves him with a long list of new complications. Tommy was already reeling from his mother's death in the premiere, but Episode 2 forces him to confront issues with his father as well. On top of that, MTEX hits him with more problems, and Cooper adds even more weight to his already full plate. But that's only scratching the surface. Angela and Ainsley were detained at the retirement facility. Monty's shady past is unraveling now that he's gone, and a dangerous figure from Tommy's past suddenly steps back into his life. Episode 2 hands Tommy an avalanche of new challenges, each worth breaking down. Cooper's new partner, who is Gallino and what's his history in Landman? The biggest shock comes in the final moments of the episode. All episode long, Tommy investigates Sonrisa, the firm funding Cooper's small parcel drilling project. Neil eventually identifies the face behind the company, and Tommy immediately recognizes the man in the photo. Although the episode avoids naming him outright, the picture clearly reveals Gallino, the cartel boss from Season 1, operating under the alias Dan Morel. Gallino appears to be both a high-ranking cartel figure in Mexico and a respected financial player in Dallas. In the Season 1 finale, Gallino saved Tommy from Jimenez and informed him that the cartel planned to enter the oil business with Tommy's involvement, whether he liked it or not. He hadn't resurfaced until now, but being the mastermind behind Sonrisa puts Cooper in extreme danger. The cartel's offer was too good to be legitimate, and both Cooper and Tommy are stepping directly into Gallino's trap. What was Cami searching for in Monty's office? One of the episode's most mysterious scenes shows Cami digging through Monty's old office, his desk, his files, and his computer, with no explanation of what she hoped to uncover. The episode keeps the details vague, but context tells us everything we need. Earlier, one of the attorneys mentioned Monty had a lot of skeletons in his closet. Given how he secretly negotiated the offshore drilling deal under extremely suspicious terms, it's likely Cami found documentation of Monty's shady transactions. We don't get specifics, but whatever she discovered is almost certainly incriminating. Understanding the offshore gas rig disaster. Episode 2 clarifies how disastrous Monty's offshore natural gas situation truly is. His rig was destroyed in a hurricane, and the insurance company issued a $420 million payout. But that money was legally earmarked for rebuilding the rig. Monty somehow convinced them to pay the entire amount up front, then used it to purchase new oil fields back in Season 1. Now Cami, Tommy, and MTEX are legally obligated to rebuild a massive oil rig they knew nothing about, and they have no money to do it. Rebecca managed to delay a trial by poking holes in the insurance company's lawsuit, but MTEX still has a nearly impossible deadline to make the rig operational again. Tommy and TL Norris, their broken relationship explained. Sam Elliott's arrival as TL Norris brings major insight into Tommy's upbringing. Episode 2 reveals that Tommy's childhood was shaped by deep trauma. TL was a hard-drinking, abusive father who worked himself into physical ruin, and he frequently took his frustrations out on Tommy. TL now believes Tommy isn't working an honest job and accuses him of exploiting others. Tommy's mother, Dorothy, struggled with cocaine addiction throughout his youth. She later developed dementia and passed away in a care facility. With both parents unstable and volatile, Tommy placed them in retirement homes as soon as he could. The new episode shows just how fractured and painful this family truly is. Thank you for watching.